following is a live presentation of TPC Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live for Game 1 of the TPCHL Tornado Players Championship. My name is Brian Langell. I'm joined in the booth by my good friend Meter. Meter, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing great, Langell. Really excited to get started with the first ever Tornado Championship tournament. And what better teams to start off than the newcomer Steel and the veteran Colby?
Oh, exactly. We've got Steele, who we played a few games against. Both of us have. We've also been playing games with Colby. This is an old school versus new school when you kind of look at season 1 versus season 2, but I wouldn't want to kick it off any other way. Here we go.
I could not agree more.
So we have the Canadiens now at home. Weber intercepts the pass, comes in across the blue line, loses it to Josie. Josie now going to circle around to Forsberg. Forsberg to Granlund. Granlund coming in through the slot. Shoots, scores! And just like that, the Nashville Predators are up 1-0 against the home team. Youppi definitely doesn't seem happy. Let's go to the replay and see what happened here. Rifles. Go ahead.
Right out into the middle between the two circles there. Just an absolute rocket from the center line there.
And already in behind Price. Didn't take long, and now the visiting team, the Predators, are up 1-0. Face off back at center ice. Won by the visitors. Duchesne to Arvidsson to Fabro. Fabro shoots, goes up off the blocker and out of the play, up over the glass.
Really, another good opportunity there, just taking it into the zone, shooting in from outside, and a great stop by Price to get his glove on that one, knock it up over the top of the glass.
Yeah, I was lucky with that, get it up out of the way, but now facing the Predators again here in the offensive zone. Predators making a lot of passes, picked off by the Canadiens. That's an offside call right there. Fires it at the goalie afterwards. That's going to start a fight. Apparently, you and I are reading the same script.
It seems that way. It looks like that one's waved off by the refs. They're not gonna let the fight come down.
All right, here we go. Now, Montreal with possession. I'm getting text. I'm assuming that means there's something wrong. Okay, yep, we're getting an audio note. I'm going to see what I can do. Meter is incredibly low. I'm going to work on that.
You feel free to fix that. I'll take over play-by-play.
Sure, sounds good.
Left side, spinning and passing. What a beautiful play, but just too much traffic. They somehow come away with it anyway. Trying to pass up to the point for the one-timer and picked off by the Canadiens. Montreal now trying to get into the zone. A spin move and knocked off the puck. Nashville now breaking in on the right side, bumped off the puck from behind the net. Take this one, shot, touched while trying to shoot, not able to get anything away. Another pass attempt right in front, picking up the puck. Nashville with a shot from in front, blocked, and he passes this one out right in front of the net. Very dangerous, still fighting over the puck. A lot of fighting in the neutral zone before Nashville breaks in. Oh, what a play! Pass across crease and blocked by Price somehow. Now D to D, up to forward, shot on the second he steps into the zone, blocked by Pecorine. a good fight now in the corner. One by the Canadiens, shot on, blocked by the defense. Nashville now taking it in. There's a delayed penalty on against the Canadiens. That's going to be interference. That was a very late hit.
All right, Meter, I've boosted you by +6. If people can let us know whether or not that improves it, let us know. If not, we'll continue to boost it. Great work on play-by-play, sir.
I can always boost it on my end as well.
Okay.
Now face-off in the defensive zone for the Canadiens. Won by Nashville. Right in front of the net. Shot on over the left side. Glove by Price, and they'll hold on for a stoppage.
Awesome. Okay, I believe I have it more balanced now. Please let us know if there's any other issues. Face-off zone in the offensive zone, won by the Predators who dump it in. Now it's dumped out by the Canadiens. Nashville back to get it. Pekka Rinne with it. Here come the Predators one more time through center ice, doing a lot of passing in there. Shot on goal goes past Price but falls wide. Josie now with possession. Now Montreal picking it up, trying to clear it out with a slap shot. It is successful. That takes time off the clock as Nashville comes all the way back down to pick it up. And now here come the Predators yet again. In through goes. Oh, what a great pass in behind the net. Forsberg at the point dumps it down to Granlund. Granlund circling back around, fires it on goal. Montreal clears it, but the penalty is over. Luckily, the goalie touches it, and that negates icing. Now the Predators circling around their own net. Coming down now the left side. Deeks in and around, fires it on goal, but Montreal picks off that pass. Johansson now fires. And now the puck goes out of play, scurrying down to the Nashville end. But Montreal, for whatever reason, was way already down there. I'm not quite sure. Shot on goal, saved by Price, who freezes it. And now we have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there either. Montreal, it might have been a line change, and he just happened to be in the right place at the right time. But either way, gave up the puck immediately and didn't even get anything out of that one.
Yeah, that was definitely strange. And now another... wait a second. We have a pause in the action.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this right here, 9 shots for Nashville to Montreal's 1. I was going to say something very similar, that I haven't seen much offense from Montreal, only 24 seconds on attack, and a lot of that I would equate I would attribute to not passing. I'm not saying that they're not passing at all, but I think the passing needs to be a little bit cleaner. A lot of missed passes and a lot of getting bumped off the puck before the pass can get away. And then passing into open ice, hoping your guy's there, and they're just not in position.
That will definitely cause a problem. All right, we're back to the action. Nashville with possession. Not sure what that pause was about. I couldn't quite follow it. May have been a conversation, may have been a phone call. Shot on goal, saved by Price. Puck goes into the corner. I'm getting constant updates, which I appreciate, so thank you for that. But I did not change anything on one side of it, so I'll bump myself back up and see what that does. Here come the Canadiens, in across the line, shoots. Oh, great shot, saved by Rinne, and now here come the Predators, a 1-on-2. Player following, backhand saved by Price, 37 seconds left in the first period.
A great take in. That was exactly what we need to see from Montreal. They got in close and got the slap shot and almost buried the rebound, but some great work by Rinne once again.
Face-off won by Montreal. Now trying to get out of their own end, immediately passes it to Hamas, who's waiting for it. Weber now coming in. Shot on goal, down goes Price. Stoppage in play with 2.6 seconds left in the first period.
This has definitely been Nashville's period. We're going to see it in the stats. We saw it when we glimpsed the stats a couple of minutes ago. We're going to see it on the scoreboard. 1-0 the score right now, and just getting another last-second shot in there. Just add that little bit more to the stats total.
Now we have Carey Price kind of frozen in position there. Yes, it's the thing with the Canadians right now. As you said earlier, Meter, they aren't getting a lot of puck possession because they keep being bumped off the puck because they carry it in with one player. And once you do that, Nashville figured it out, and now they're just bringing the puck the other way repeatedly.
And I mean, that's definitely true. The second they're getting in the zone, they're taking wild shots from the point. A lot of those are going wide, not even counting as shots. And any that get on are going to be easily blocked by a caliber or a goalie the caliber of Pecorine. So I'm also seeing a lot of issues in the defensive zone where Montreal will come away with the puck and hold on to it, try and skate it out of the defensive zone and getting bumped off in the defensive zone. So I'd like to see some more passing coming from them and get those numbers up. 60% passing, not great when you're an NHL team.
Oh, definitely. Here we are, starting the second period. Production note from Batgirl, who says it must be a mixer issue because the sound is absolutely fine on Facebook. So I'm going to concentrate more on the game at this point and carry on the action here. As we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, the first game in the TPCHL Tornado Players Championship. Meter, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, this is a really exciting tournament that's happening right now. Brand new, weird little dump in there. Brand new this season, where you have introduced the Tornado Players Championship. And this is going to be a title that is held throughout the regular season. Whoever ends this tournament as the winner will be the Tornado Champion, the Tornado Players Champion. And every week in the regular season, whoever the champion is going up against will have a chance to win that title from them. It's going to be a lineal title that is a TV title defended every single time that they are playing a regulation game. So really, really exciting to see how that goes. You don't have to win an entire season to win a championship anymore, and this is going to add stakes. And this is going to add a lot of opportunity for everybody in the league. Really, really excited about this.
Yeah, I am as well. And what's really exciting is, let's say this game was for the championship, and let's say it was Nashville that held the championship. If they were to lose to Montreal tonight, they have no way to win the title back from Montreal. They will have to wait till someone beats Montreal, and then they take it from them. It's super exciting to see how this title is going to bounce from team to team as the season and the league progresses.
Absolutely. That was some really nice passing by the Canadiens. And wow, what an exceptional save by the defense there.
Definitely. Sorry, you keep talking. You're on a roll.
The Tornado Championship tournament right now is really exciting as well. Single elimination. So whoever loses this game is out of the tournament. We'll head into the regular season. We have expanded owners. We have some other announcements coming up. So stay tuned for those. But the really exciting about all of the changes, the additions, and Steele, actually, the head coach of the Predators here, is one of those one of those expansion teams, and it's really exciting to see the community continue to grow.
Oh, exactly. We're just expanding and growing here in all aspects of TPC sports, but right now I would have to say that hockey is the front runner with so much new blood added this season.
Absolutely. It's really exciting time, and that's why we can do things like introduce brand new titles and ways to play the game and to change things up. Really, really exciting time for TPC Sports and for the TPCHL.
Exactly. I agree. Nashville coming in now, picked off by Montreal, back out to the neutral zone. Montreal has trouble getting past the neutral zone. It seems they can get there fine, but then immediately they're stopped by the power of Nashville. Here we go, dumping it back in. Goes for a deflection, picked off by the Montreal defense. Here come the Habs now. And again, they lose it in the neutral zone. I'll be interested to see the time on attack here at the end of the second period. Montreal now dumps it, and that should be an icing call. I'm not sure what's going on with the Canadiens. They just can't seem to get any sort of momentum or puck possession going right now.
Yeah, I mean, every time they have the puck, especially in their defensive zone, it seems like a little bit of panic sets in. They're trying to get a quick pass away, but in doing so, they're not passing to somebody; they're passing to where somebody should be, and that's a completely different fish altogether. So really hard to, especially when you have a team with good positioning like Nashville is playing right now, really hard to get those passes away and accurate.
Huge one-timer. Price on top of it, though. Expert analysis meter. Thank you for that. As we look at this, and Montreal, they had one win last season, so really they have nowhere to go from up, but they really showed improvement in the second half of the season. So I'm excited to see how the Canadiens do this season.
And you know that.
Oh, rifles it in. Ellis blows it past Carey Price, and now the Nashville Predators have a 2-0 lead here. Ryan Ellis, number 4, giving the visiting team a 2-goal cushion here late in the second period.
Price can cover a lot of the net, but he can't cover all of it. And when you have a wide open shot like that, nobody contesting, he just moved right around. The defender moved right around the guy coming at him and had a wide open shot at the net. And a ripper like that is near impossible to stop. Price is a really good goalie, one of the best, if not the best goalies in the league. He won't stop everything.
No, that is true. You need your defense to step up and try to plug those holes. Speaking of defense, Montreal blocking that off, fires it, goes wide. Now Grunlin into the corner, going in behind the Nashville cage, coming out the right side. Passes it forward to Johansson. Johansson coming in. Picked off by the Canadiens defense. Nashville on a defensive line change. Montreal, again, you're not going to get a lot of goals scoring from that area of the ice. They need to get closer, or they have to get away from those boards. Here comes Forsberg now. Passes it in. Pass missed. Johansson goes after it. Picked up by Duran. Duran now to Charlot. Charlot loses it. Here come the visiting team. Oh, goes to shoot and gets poke-checked away from it. Huge hit in the corner there by Weber, and another one bumps him off the puck. Here come the Canadiens. Duran now down that right side, gets held up against the line. Predators take over. Here they come back down the ice. Circling in around Charot now with a poke check and possession. Passes it to Suzuki. Suzuki gets absolutely smashed. Welcome to Smashville. And now here come the Predators back down into the offensive zone. Goes for a fancy pass. Montreal there to pick off the pass. Defensively, they're doing great. It's about when they get into the offensive zone where it seems like the wheels kind of fall off the wagon a little bit.
Go ahead. They are picking a lot of these passes. They're doing a good job with that, but I still think that part of the defense's job is to get the puck out of the defensive zone. As a defense being one of my favorite things, I played a lot of the one-on-one or the 6v6 matches. I played right defense. That's my expertise. My first job was always, in my mind, to get the puck out of the defensive zone to protect the goalie. And we're just seeing a lot of shots on the goalie. So I think it's hard from a defensive perspective. I know if I was on defense, I would feel like I'm not quite upholding my end as a defender. To hold him to 2 goals on 21 shots, I definitely agree with that. He is making a lot of these shots harder shots. They're not the easy cross creases. A lot of cutting the passes. Exceptionally well done on that end for sure. To your credit.
Yeah, Montreal. When you look at the stats, other than the shots and the time on attack, I mean, they're not that bad. The passing's pretty much equal. I think this might be Montreal needs a little more experience. Colby needs a few more games to get wrapped around things. But we'll see how the third period goes. As Travis mentioned in the chat, Colby is the man that defeated the TPCHL Season 1 champion last season. That's where his win came against. So he definitely can beat high caliber talent. It's just a case of right now of getting his legs under him and like you had said, work within the defense, get it out, but keep control. See, there we go. He dumps it out and it gets it out of his zone, but you're not going to get anything out of it. In fact, the puck's coming right back down to his own end.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think we're gonna see that continue to improve. Colby continues to improve, and I think everybody in this league continues to improve, and that's what's really, really fun to watch. You watch the first game of the season right now. And you see how everyone plays, and by the end of the season, you're going to see a lot of change from all of these guys as we all share knowledge with each other and we all grow together.
Oh, definitely. And that's part of what this whole community is about. We should mention that the winner of this game will face the Pittsburgh Penguins and Dino 911 in the second round of the tournament. So get ready for that one. You'll either see Nashville or Montreal. And it's another cross crease, and it's a one-timer into the net. Nashville taking a commanding 3-0 lead now. Youppi definitely has seen enough. He's frustrated.
That's that cross crease we were talking about. Watch him step up here. Number 6 steps forward. Weber. If he had dropped back, he could have protected for that pass, but I'm not sure what he was thinking stepping forward there and left that cross crease wide open. There wasn't a single red stick in sight, and you can't expect your goalie to stop something like that. The goalie can take the puck. The goalie's to blame if it goes in on a one-on-one, but not something like that. That is too much.
No, definitely. You can't leave him out to dry and expect him to weather the storm, as they say. All right, so here come the Predators in the neutral zone. Montreal picks it off, comes in across the blue line, goes to shoot it. It gets picked off, and now here come the Predators coming down that left side, circling in, picked off, and All right, here come the Canadiens as they're playing on defense, holds onto the puck with 3 Predators right in front of Price.
A great glove by Price. There was a lot of net to shoot at. It looks like he had a pretty good shot, but Price flashing the leather and taking away the goal.
That's what he's paid to do, and that's what he did beautifully there. But like you said earlier, way too many pucks coming at the pads of Carey Price right now. The puck needs to be going the other way. Now Montreal gets past the blue line, but only about 3 feet past that. Nashville. I think at this point the Canadiens have to be frustrated, have to be flustered with the way this game is going right now. But the big thing is the fact that you had mentioned this is game 1 of the preseason, and as much as the championship is on the line in this tournament, there's still a lot of time before we get to the actual start of the season. So Montreal has a lot of time to get those irons in the fire and get things warmed up here. Shot on goal, up over the glass and out of play.
Ventral wins 8-1-7-2 with the follow. Congratulations on your season tickets. Very much appreciated. If you haven't yet, go ahead and drop that follow. This is an entire tournament. On top of that, we have football as well, so there will always be more sports to watch here on TPC Sports. And if you're watching or have Facebook yourself, we're available over there as well. TPC Sports Live on Facebook. Find out when the schedules are coming out. And finally, TPCSports.live has stats and figures. The hockey site is coming very soon. And for now, there's plenty to look at on the football side.
Oh, definitely. TPCFL's page exploded with stats this week. So if you're into football and into stats, that is the place to be to follow all the football action in TPC Sports. Montreal in behind the net, moving through the neutral zone, goes for a shot and gets bumped off the puck. Coming in, you mentioned it to me before, Meter, with teams that if they come into the zone, basically magnet it to that wall, that it's going to leave them nowhere to move and they're going to lose the puck. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of Montreal tonight. They're coming in almost glued to that far board, and as a result, they get bumped off the puck quite easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's common, and it's really hard sometimes when you're going through that neutral zone to, you want to cut in, you want to get on the blue line, you see someone come in and towards you, and they pinch you up against those boards. Good defenders will do that. They'll pinch you up against those boards because they know there's nowhere to go. So you have a couple of options. One would be not to get in on those boards in the first place. The other might be to dump it in. Dumping it in, dumping and chasing is a legitimate strategy, and nothing to hang your head about.
Oh, rifles it past Carey Price from just outside the hash marks. Nashville with a commanding 4-0 lead at this point. Let's take a look at the replay.
Really nicely done. Just at the top of the circle, there's a lot of traffic in front of Price. Real hard for him to see, and just picks that top left-hand corner, beats the glove. Actually, you know what? There wasn't that much traffic in front of Price. It looks like he had a clear line of sight at the at the guy on offense there, at the shooter, and just wasn't able to get his glove up there in time.
Yeah, it looks like that puck had eyes and knew exactly where it wanted to go. Face off now. Won by the Canadiens. Weber with the possession fires it. Glove hand by Rene. First save of the period, I believe. Dandino behind the net. Centers it. Tatar shoots, scores! And just like that.
That's exactly what we need to see from the Canadiens. I don't know if they're counting when they first step into the zone and fire those rockets on the net, and half the time they're going wide as dumping it in. I personally don't. I think that's giving up possession. So here we see behind the net, taking it around, getting people out of position, getting the defense out of position, and then finding the open man on the cross crease and burying it past the goalie. That's what we need to see. Passing in the offensive zone, control in the offensive zone, and there it is exemplified. We know the Canadiens can do it.
Yes.
We know they have it in them. We just need to see it executed.
Indeed. And I mean, this has to be a boost of confidence for Colby right now. Down 4-0 late in the third. Gets that goal, gets the goose egg off the boards, and now, as you mentioned, knows he can do it, knows he can score, and he'll take that as experience going forward. Icing call against the Predators. 4:58 left in the third period. You are watching TPCHL Game Time here on TPC Sports.
I think that was just a misconnection on the pass there, but regardless, the Canadiens get a chance now in the offensive zone.
Won by the Predators, who are bringing it out 1-on-3, trying to dump it in behind the net. That's an interesting play. I've seen him do that a couple times. Something new to the league. We had mentioned new blood coming into the league with new ideas. That is a play that I don't see very often, so it's interesting to see something new. Nashville trying to center. Carey Price scrambling around, loses the puck. Here come the Canadiens. Durant scores. It goes off a skate and falls into the corner. Now the puck in the far left corner. And here comes Ekholm. Ekholm to Arvidsson. Arvidsson comes in, shoots. Save by Carey Price. We freeze in play with 2:13 left in the third.
So another thing I'm seeing when you're coming into the offensive zone, you have the Predators just skating right in. No one standing near them at the blue line. I'm not saying necessarily go for a hit every time.
Right.
Fight.
Oh,
fight
here we go.
out. Not necessarily saying go for a hit every time, but I am saying you can stand in front of somebody and stick on stick. A lot of times you can make them give up the puck, or at least just make them make a move, make them try and get into the zone.
Agreed. Watson there, laying the hammer down, dropping the lunch boxes there, and out of nowhere, that's the end of that fight. That went relatively quickly. The defenseman stepped up. Durant did not want to fight. The defenseman stepped up and unfortunately paid the price. Brett Kulak now and Austin Watson will spend the rest of this game in the penalty box for fighting 5 minutes apiece.
Fighting is one of my favorite parts of this game. I like the aggression that comes with hockey, and that the refs let aggression play itself out. I think that's a big part of hockey, and it's a big part of why this is such a unique sport.
I agree. I definitely agree. Now, puck goes wide. Here come the Canadiens, who pass it out, but to nobody, and it's picked off by the Predators. The Predators coming back in. Passes it off. Shoots. Saved by Price. Huge rebound. Picked up again. Shot. Now, it goes to center. It goes outside. Ellis picks it up there in the neutral zone. Arvidsson to Sison. Sison to Arvidsson. Arvidsson passes it back. Goes for a deflection, but can't quite direct it where it needs to go. Montreal, Byron now dumps it forward. Ellis there to pick it up. Here come the Predators circling around. That's going to be, just avoids the offside. Great patience and strategy by the Predators. And now here come the Predators again, onside. 1-on-3, wide open in front of the net. Shoot, scores! And I believe I just called it. Forsberg, with nobody home around him, able to put that puck past Carey Price, makes it 5-1 with 16 seconds left in the third.
Check it out as the defender goes and pulls away instead. I'm not sure what he was thinking trying to go low there. It looked like he wanted to fake towards the hit and pull back, but instead of pulling back, kept going down. and that left wide open right across the center. You know, there were guys streaking with the Predators, but they just were too far behind. That defender needed to either step forward and prevent the pass or step back and cut off the passing lane, and he didn't do either.
No, and these are all things. It's easy for us to call it up here. Meter and I combined have almost 30 plus years of experience playing hockey. So we see things, but again, this league is about sharing information, and Colby will get better. Experience slap shot scores. 4 seconds left in the game, and it's now 6-1 for the visiting team, who will now go on to face the Pittsburgh Penguins in round 2 of the TPCHL Championship Tournament, the Tornado Tournament. Thoughts on that, Meter?
I think this is really exciting. I think it's every game is a learning opportunity for everybody involved, us, the fans, and of course the players. So really big opportunity here for both these teams to learn how to continue to improve their game. And a huge congratulations to Steele, the newcomer in this league, and good luck in round 2 against Dino and the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Most definitely. That wraps it up, folks. That is your final. Nashville coming into Montreal to start this tournament, walking away with a victory. But I see great things for Montreal. I'm really excited to see how things go for Nashville this season. And Meter, this is just game 1. We have 3 more games here in the first round. And then it's all up from there. Like, this tournament is going to be huge, and it's going to crown a champion, as we mentioned earlier, to take that title into the regular season. I can't wait. And we have another game coming up here later this evening. Do you want to talk to us about that one?
I do. Do you have his stream muted? He did jump on the mic there, so I think we may be hearing some double talk here if his stream isn't muted. But I'll let you handle that while I talk about the game coming up here tonight, 7:30 Eastern. That is 2 hours from right now. We are going to see the Blues taking on the Stars in the first round of this tournament here. The Blues, with Mr. Glass, who also controls the Buccaneers over on the TPCFL side, going up against Monkey Work and the Dallas Stars. Really, really exciting game there. Both these guys new to the league, and we're going to see what they both have to offer. I honestly haven't seen either of them play, so I'm really excited to see not only how they play, but how these guys match up against each other. And that's coming up in 2 hours. So now's the chance. Get something to eat, get something to drink, pop open a cold one, sit on down at Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, and take a watch at some TPC Sports Live.
Couldn't say it better myself, Meter. This is going to be phenomenal. Like you said, the next game is 2 newcomers. So we don't know what we're going to see here, whether it's going to be the Stars or the Blues that, show their dominance in this game. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm not calling that game, but I'm not missing that game either. I'm going to be tuned in to watch that one. I can't wait for that. And as you mentioned, it's a little over 2 hours from now.
Really exciting, and I highly suggest you don't go anywhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap it up here. Just one last thing here. Shots on goal, 35-14 in favor of Nashville. Hits 18-8. Time on attack, and I think, Meter, this is the most telling fact of the whole game. 11-19 to 149 in favor of the visitors. Passing almost identical, only 3-point percentage difference between the two. Face-offs 23-7, which, again, if you control the face-offs, you control the time. We can see that in this game. Penalty minutes, an extra penalty going to the Canadiens, but unfortunately it didn't pan out well for Nashville, unable to capitalize, and that wraps up our game here. Excuse me. So that has been it from TPC Sports. My name is Brian Langell. Meter, do you have anything else before we go off the air?
Absolutely not. Thank you all for watching, and come on back here in a couple hours.
Definitely. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in 2 hours again for the Blues and the Stars here on TPC Sports.